And we're back with another Boss Bus podcast. Today, we have a very special guest. We also have a special game to play with you all. We would like to introduce you to our new manager by legal contract and by friendship, Patrick Latham.
How's it going, guys?
This man has been in our life for many years. Ever since high school, he's been someone that we've grown closer and closer to, and now we are proud to finally come together professionally to really move Boss Bus to the next level. So we have him to thank, and we are all coming together tonight in order to celebrate this. So thank you for your support, and we are going to push into the future.
And in celebration, we have some Evan Williams, not sponsored, and we're going to play a drinking game.
Please sponsor us.
We've got a couple rules, and I forgot what the rules are, but Zach has a sheet in front of him.
So today, this is the agenda, folks. We are going to interview Patrick, see what he's all about, talk about our future, and give you guys some updates on Boss Bus itself. Then, we are going to be playing this game, and this is going throughout the entire podcast. So, to start off, we cannot curse whatsoever, and we cannot bang on the table. The cursing is so we can increase our viewership and not be bogged down or deemed un-advertiser friendly, and the banging on the table is so that we do not destroy your ears.
Because our microphone's on the table.
Okay, sorry about that interruption, folks. We had a slight issue with the camera setup, so we decided to just take a quick pause. But we are now back, and to continue, here's what's going to happen. So we cannot curse, we cannot bang on the table. We are also going to have our good friend, you've heard him before, Avis, come in, and he's going to delegate 2 people at random to come in and take a shot. Once he does this, we're going to kick off a game, and the rules we will display after we have a quick word with Patrick. But first, we would like to thank our sponsors for today. We have Teespring, teespring.com/the-branded-bus. That's where you can get our merch. We would also like to thank Anchor for hosting this podcast as well as sponsoring us. We would also like to thank any other sponsors that choose to participate in the future. So now that we got that out of the way, how's it going, Patrick?
Oh, you know, man, it's going. Just another day in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood? Well, I'm sure a lot of people are eager to know, especially with you being on here. You're a manager for Boss Bus. How does that, what is that? How does that feel?
Well, it's rather exciting, I'd say. It's something that kind of just came to me more on a whim than anything else. I don't know if I was thinking that it was something I was going to do for sure, but then as I watched my friends progress with their music and saw them kind of grow, it really was something that I thought that was worth investing my time into. So now that I'm here, you know, I'm ready to put some time and effort into seeing what these boys can do, you know, so.
Aw, that warms my heart. That means a lot. And just some other background too. Patrick has been in the scene for quite some time. He's quite familiar with a lot of different producers as well as promoters in here, the Kansas City area, all of the sort. So him having us and us having him on each other's teams, we really think that we will be able to do a lot. And also he's going to keep us on track because we tend to sometimes forget deadlines or in some sense just procrastinate. And we now have somebody to kick us in our tushes if that happens.
Yeah, you're kicking the man for the job.
All right, that's the first shot.
Oh. You gotta drink 2 now.
Reese spilled.
If you can't hear it, Reese just spilled liquor, so I'm gonna...
Reese has just committed the first party foul of the night.
Yep.
I'm just going to pour you one more.
All right.
You're going to need that.
So, real quick, let's get into Celebrity Avis.
Oh, Avis.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, bud.
How's it going?
Hi.
How you doing today, kid?
Introduce yourself, Avis.
I'm Avis.
Talking here.
Oh, I'm Avis.
Sweet. All right.
It's the man.
What's the game? Celebrity Avis. Who do you want to pick?
Who will be taking the 2 shots that you select?
I'm Reese and Patrick.
Reese and Patrick.
Great.
How
You're
did
gonna
I
pick it out of
know?
myself, man.
Man, if I
That
was
was
a
a
fortune
hard. That was a
teller,
hard choice.
yeah, I think I could.
No, it wasn't
guessed that.
at all. You made that decision before it was even an
We
available.
all saw it coming.
I'll say I think we already knew this was gonna happen before
All
we
right,
even
go
started.
for it, guys.
So.
We gotta be speedy about this. We got things to
Cheers,
do.
boy.
As they're taking their shot, I'd like to point out that we do have written on the sheet, the agenda sheet, that we're going to add more rules once Avis gives us our shot.
So, the rules are as follows. Anytime that I check the camera, I have to go take a drink. Anytime that Reese looks like he's getting sleepy or has his head on the table, he has to take a drink. Anytime that Patrick starts talking about something and gets off topic and starts rambling, we all, if one of us says idle and the other two people say idle in agreeance, meaning, his car's gone idle, his brain train is just stopped, then he takes a drink. And
Yeah,
then
it happens.
Drew, if he diminishes his own work in any way, which he generally does anytime we give him a compliment,
Shame.
he has to take a drink. So now that we've got that out of the way, we can just talk about life. What we're
Yeah.
doing. How's it
I
going?
mean, Patrick, I'm so happy that you're on our team now. It's not between two cheeks anymore. We got a whole, freaking butt chorus here.
Oh,
Like,
Wow.
yeah,
It's a
we're
butt
glad to
chorus.
have you as part of the team.
Wow, I really feel I'm flattered to be a part of that metaphor, actually, honestly, and to be the final piece of the butt chorus feels just phenomenal. I mean, like there's no better feeling than to be the boss to the bus, like to make sure that the buses keep on bussing.
This guy, if you don't know him, I'm surprised because he knows everybody at every show. Everyone's always running up to him, and he's at every show. We're happy to have him on just because he's our good friend and he's the perfect man that we know for this.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Would you say that?
Does that count as sleepy, Reese?
That did.
Do you need some whiskey to?
That's kind of like a half, right? I'll pour a half.
All right. For all those listening, Reese just nodded his eyes a little bit.
And he started a sentence without finishing it. Now he's bashful.
He's got a little bit of some crusties forming around his eyes, like a little bit of sleep from the Sandman. If
Here,
you're
dude,
listening
I'll
right
drink
now.
one with you, dude.
The character
Man.
marks.
The character marks.
I have a celebrity rule.
This is new. Just in celebrity rule from Avis.
Breaking news.
Every time you remember the taste of Evan Williams, you have to take a shot.
How do
Well-
we enforce that?
Scratch
mean-
that rule, everybody. Don't listen to what Avis said.
I will just be continuously chugging on this Evan Williams.
Yeah, until it's gone.
That is a scientifically impossible
it
rule
will
to
keep
follow,
reminding
people,
me of
so
what it
let's
tastes
just
like.
not do that.
Nope.
All right. Anyways,
I could not even if I
thank
tried.
you for the input, Avis, but we will not be doing that.
That was fantastic.
It was a great idea, though.
I need to do something though, and this is important.
Zach is
And
checking
Zach will be
the
taking a
time.
shot when he returns
He
because
is checking the video and audio.
and now he will be drinking
I gotta do both.
because he must. He
What a
must.
loser.
I gotta do both.
The rules entail it so.
You must have remembered the taste.
So what have we been doing? Like this whole
Honestly,
we're still on
coronavirus-
quarantine.
Yeah.
We're s-
Coronavirus has put a damper on things that we can talk about because we're just sitting in our apartment. But while we're doing that, we're doing a lot of interpersonal work. We're doing a lot of introspection work.
Yeah.
Bospus is developing into
Hard.
something that it's never been before, and we're excited about it.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, we're just chilling.
Pretty much. Yeah, we rearranged our entire apartment. Also, if you notice, we have a different tapestry up here. We're going to incorporate some more lights and some different decorations, but we decided to make kind of a more studio space and then this to be the podcast area, so that's pretty neat. So it feels good. It feels like a good change is coming. We're solidifying everything. Pete Ricketts
Yep.
is still Pete Ricketts.
What about Pete Ricketts?
He eats crickets.
He does.
If you didn't know this,
Ah man, that's good. That's
he does. I was once told this by a powerful wizard. His name is Paul Brunetti, and he told me
I've
that
met
Pete
this wizard
Ricketts is made and eats crickets. Pete Ricketts eats thousands of pounds of crickets, and he actually is just a giant case of cricket skins.
And if you don't know Paul Brunetti, he is a very wise man.
He is.
Very
Yeah.
wise man.
So he knows what he's talking about when Pete Ricketts eats crickets.
He does.
Basically.
And you know what? I don't stand for that. I don't
Yeah.
stand for that.
I wouldn't sit for it either.
I hardly even lay down for it.
I wouldn't do.
You couldn't get me to crawl for it.
Nebraska needs its crickets.
Yeah.
Why Pete Ricketts?
Yeah, let the
Share
crickets
some,
go. Yeah,
you know?
come on. You're in. There's probably $50 billion worth of crickets that you have holed up in your stash because you eat 1 billion crickets a day. There's $50 billion worth. That's probably 500 trillion crickets.
Living in his 3-story house behind the Capitol building, just
Scarfing
scarfing
down crickets.
crickets, man.
Does our tax money go to government-funded crickets?
It is. That's
Part of
actually-
it, yeah.
Like 80%.
That's
10% is roads. 10% is Pete Ricketts.
Yeah, that
And the
big
rest is
percent
crickets.
that's quote agriculture.
for crickets.
That's cricket
It's
farming.
crickets.
That's cricket farming.
It's all crickets.
That's the
Wow.
euphemism he likes most.
My bubble is
agriculture.
bursting, guys.
Hey,
All of my innocence has been destroyed.
sometimes your third eye just needs to be.
Prodded awake.
Yeah.
It sure is awake now.
What have you guys been up to actually? What have you? Here, leave us a comment. What you been doing?
Yeah, please,
Oh.
please leave us a comment. We're lonely.
Oh, really? You've been doing what?
That's great.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have told me that, but that's pretty cool, dude. You keep doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, take a shot.
Other people.
You just said
Yeah,
dude,
there-
and I just said dude too. But take a shot with me because
There's
you
other
just said
people in the
dude.
room. You can't be doing what you're doing, but keep doing it.
Calling you out. We're almost out of Evan Williams.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Reese was also hitting his vape.
That we didn't.
That was
We
a
decided
sad-
to not do that.
Otherwise, I would have put my vape in my pocket like an hour ago.
I would have hugged mine.
Yeah, we were thinking about
That would have been a
hitting a
fail.
vape means taking a shot, but that's too easy of a rule to follow. We want to make it hard on ourselves.
And-
Like Zach really there, and I did again. So I'm gonna take another shot. See?
What did
The-
I do?
No,
He-
I
he
did
said
again.
that he
'cause
said
I-
the D word.
you know?
You have more. Oh yeah, we got Proper 12.
Proper 12, also
Yeah,
not
I will not
sponsored.
I love you.
Oh.
One of the two.
Or both.
God.
We didn't catch
Cheers.
that on film.
Cheers, bud.
There's no concrete evidence that I ever said that out loud.
Who? Hey gang,
Yeah.
you know what it's time for?
Um,
It's everybody's favorite segment.
bust those cheeks.
Pour something on Reese's feet. Pour up those toesies.
Well, considering I'm the guest, can we explain this segment to me first because I'm familiar.
Yeah, so last week we had a Stormy on, and for some reason Reese put his feet up, and for some reason there was liquid available, and we just poured it all over Reese's feet. And I think Zach wants to do that again.
So are we putting us on a fans only
Click
account as well?
Can I have some
Patreon.
chaser? I just took
Patreon.
2 shots. Is that
Patreon?
full?
This is
Okay,
for
cool.
us.
As long as there's at least a Patreon account. Like
We
this
have
is-
a Patreon.
Before you pour that on Reese's feet.
That's included in the
There's
artist
no-
contract too.
They say there's
Thank you.
cool. So there's no reason to be putting people's feet up if we ain't got a Patreon at least.
All
I mean-
right.
In that case,
So this is similar to last time, folks.
oh,
This just in being added
Oh,
this
teaser
month.
for you.
Upgrade to the next
$10
tier.
a month.
$10 a month. You get a one-time sock that I've worn. Every single sock I send out will have a hole in it, guaranteed from use.
that's premium
From
content,
use,
guys. That
not
is
pre-put
premium
there.
For another
From
$5 a
use.
month, that's probably what I
It's
spent
just
on the
$5.
sock.
Yeah, $5. Coffee, sock. Keep the
guys
sock
cannot
forever.
beat this
Drink a
deal.
coffee now.
Hang it up.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right.
Without further ado,
Without
Present.
further aju.
I will make sure to zoom in this in post.
Get it,
Put your
au
phone
jus,
a little
God,
bit.
let me
marinated.
get-
I need it to be
let me
elevated
get-
a little bit.
And
I
Reese,
need it
you
to
need-
drip off of the foot onto the table. Okay.
You need to take a shot. Too,
Please.
'cause You banged your foot on the table.
$5 a month is all you need to do to support this man. And if you don't, this is gonna just keep happening. What? I can't stop doing it. $5. It's just $5.
Why?
Do you want this to go to waste? No,
Come on.
I didn't think so.
Come on.
Come on.
Subscribe.
What for everybody listening right now? There's just Mike's hard strawberry pineapple dripping off of Reese's foot onto the table. You can
If
hear
you
that
ever
water.
heard seltzer water, boy, it's here
Yeah,
now.
you need to take a shot. You're banging on the table bro.
Yeah, you are banging on the table with your foots.
What was the goal here?
To wet your foot with Mike's hard.
Yeah, every week we wet your foot with something. And
What do you
then we
mean?
plug
The
our
goal was to
Patreon.
entice premium content. You know what the goal was.
And we have not sworn once.
So when we get
I
that
have
when we get that first sale on your
intentionally.
sock,
True.
you
And
won't be
I'm gonna bleep this
complaining
out, but, like,
anymore.
we haven't messed up unintentionally. None of us have sworn besides recently.
No, I did. I had to take a shot. I did. Me and Drew.
Didn't you though?
I intentionally did.
did
I was the
not
only one
mean
who
to.
didn't have to shot.
I literally caught
No,
myself
you
mid
said-
curse and
you
we just
said
looked at me and I was just like, please
Oh
no.
yeah, I did.
I mean, excuse
True,
me,
but
Oscar,
swore.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Yeah, we're not gonna swear because you know what? If you're
Hey!
17
I have to
and
beep
you
this.
like Boss Bus,
I have to.
then you can
I have to
do
find
that.
this. I have to find this tomorrow.
He does.
I have to find.
find it. I'll take a shot.
No, he has to go. He has to go and find this and shove his whole fist up his computer to edit this just so we can go back post edit and
And suck on your anal.
and I'm specifically excited about it. So that's what's been going on in my life lately.
And
Cheers.
that was a lot of curse words, my guys.
If you didn't, you obviously you didn't hear that. To you, it probably sounded like dolphin noises, but thanks.
Cheers.
That's the game, folks.
Well, I have to take another drink. Important. We are at 20 minutes.
Am I still in the shot? Am I good?
You're in the shot. Are we gonna clean this table up?
Yeah.
And we're back.
This has Evan Williams and Mike's heart on it.
All over it.
And
Soaked.
Reese's foot.
half of that's intentional and half of that's not, but
It's hard
all
to-
of this is not cleaned up. So should I get paper towels or something?
If you would like.
I mean, we could wait.
I mean,
We could just like, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's only on the tablecloth. So
yeah, but I'm getting wet from
Then-
this tablecloth,
then
and
yeah, maybe
this
grab
this tablecloth has to last us for our 10 years of fame until we all
I got
end up overdosing,
40
so.
exact replicas of the same tablecloth.
For 40 podcasts.
Yeah,
We're
I
good for
figured
40.
I have 2 feet. That's 20 tablecloths apiece.
A foot.
I mean,
That's enough.
I
That's
mean-
without your foot getting pruny.
Yeah.
They won't
Based
get
on
pruny
our
if you do
Patreon
age.
contributions, I probably could get more tablecloths of any design at any time.
True.
Yeah.
True. Please subscribe. New tier. $1 a month. $1 a month. If you pay $1 a month, you will get a toe. You will be a toe acolyte in the Boss Bus, and you will get a picture of Reese's big toe once a month.
Hey, Zach.
That and access to the premium Boss Bus Snapchat as well as a live stream. But that's it. $1 a month is all you need to support these boys in these hard times.
Zach, if I cursed loud enough so that the camera could pick me up, but not the microphone, do I need to take a shot? Yes?
No.
Okay.
YouTube.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Screw YouTube. I almost said the F word there, but screw YouTube.
He didn't mean that.
You didn't hear that, Susan.
He really didn't mean that.
Susan Kwajinski.
I've actually heard him multiple times say things that really like inferred the opposite.
Yep.
I
I've
actually
heard.
love YouTube.
Yeah, I've heard him.
I live off of
Really?
YouTube, you guys.
He's been like a walking advertisement to YouTube.
This is
as far
getting
as I
tougher
know.
and tougher because Avis is behind the camera, just looking like he's slow melting and also.
He's making cottage cheese back there.
Have you ever heard a hog when they're in a barn
He's curdling back
and
there.
they're like?
Oh no.
That's what I imagine coming out of them.
Oh, no.
We're just gonna learn these details here.
If I ever hear those hog sounds again, I might have nightmares.
We need to write a contract for an editor.
I picture a manatee in Florida.
Yeah, we
during mating
need a
season.
tech person
We need-
because
God. We need a video editor. Bet looks like we've now found a tech person. So please, it's gonna be
it's
amazing.
too late now.
Yep. Sorry, the
Thank you for the
applications have been
applications.
closed. We'll.
You had about 10 seconds and that was it.
Yep.
You guys didn't make the cut.
But
No,
because
no.
this isn't live, you had about like negative 2 or 3
2 days.
good hours.
Negative. Yeah, a few hours.
At least a
Close
day.
to a few.
You lose.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
You
That's
tried-
just the way she goes.
Stole
You
the
tried
words
to.
out
You
of
should
my
have
mouth,
texted
Drew.
me. You should have texted me, but nobody texted me.
You guys want to do a
had
song
your
a
opportunity.
cappella?
Song a cappella.
Yeah.
I'm just the manager.
Can we do Somebody to Love? Can we do Somebody to Love by Queen?
Yeah.
Acapella? Hold on, let me start.
Oh God.
Anybody find me somebody to love? Each morning I get up, I dive. Come barely dead on my feet. Take a look in the mirror. Cry yourself. Yeah. I spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me? How I dare somebody to love. Somebody.
You're welcome. That was free. You don't need to stream
Wow.
that. You don't need to download that.
Please don't.
That's just
Please
for you.
If you'd like to
subscribe,
rip it,
guys.
you can post it.
Yo, post your remixes in the comments, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remix it, please. Sozen,
Post your remix.
hit us up, Danny. Come on, remix that.
I want it chopped and screwed.
I just want it
I'll send it to
screwed.
Danny. No worries.
I have to.
Is screwed a curse word?
No, but I said
But I
I said
mean,
the S word.
No.
No, it's not. No.
but I mean, really though, is
No.
screwed a curse word because I want
Technically-
Avis to drink? That's the only reason why. I said
Technically-
that.
I wish it was, but no.
Screwed.
Categories: 12-year-old
Yo, we
curse
should
words.
play. We should play a board
Words you
game
couldn't
on
say
stream.
when you were 12.
Is
Alright.
Cabbage Patch a cuss word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this-
bleep that.
Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Is Cabbage Patch Blue a curse word?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's gonna be like, "What did
probably,
Avis say?"
Probably up on the higher end of like bad things.
Half of the game
Probably
that you
one
play
of the
Avis
more
would end up
cursy
beeped
curse
out
words.
in this. Yes.
All right. Things that were illegal for
No,
you
no,
to
no,
say
well-
as a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Illegal.
Yep.
for me-
Categories. Let's go in a
Yeah.
circle. If we can't say it, the first person who can't
I
think of
was-
anything else.
I was alright, so I'll start. I was cuffed and arrested on spot by my parents if I said butt instead of bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
True.
Is it me? Is it counterclockwise?
It's
Is that
true.
fair?
It's
This
true,
is
boss, it
clockwise.
doesn't
What are
matter.
you talking about?
Yeah, it is clockwise.
You know how clock works?
I mean, if I said anything was referring to lame, then that's lame.
Dude.
Because
Is that what your parents were they like? Not
yeah, I
cool?
mean like is used as a slur, but it's
It's
cool as
Know
no.
that.
I got a drink.
Proper 12.
I cursed you guys, but I did not say the word.
I
We might actually might have to,
those.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
might
gonna
have
blur that because that seems a little derogatory. Anyway, so
Zachary.
words you couldn't say. Words you couldn't say when you were 12. Something I could not say was crap.
Crap. You couldn't say crap at all.
Mm-mm.
Like crap. Like that was like.
That was crappy. No, that's
I
a
thought
curse
that.
word.
I thought that was the
Yeah,
alternative.
that's a
crap.
bad
Crap,
word.
crap
I
is
had
the
to say
alternative. You
Yeah,
don't say
poop. Poop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Poop, crap, the S
Okay,
word.
so
Yeah.
in my household, I was never allowed to take the Lord's name in vain. So anything followed or previous to with Jesus or anything followed with God involved would be instantly a backhand to the face in my household. Like, just not okay. You just don't do it. I could even drop curse words probably before if I said God D word, and I would catch a hand before I could even turn around and look at my mother, because I was raised by some church going, folk, and they don't take that lightly. You don't take the Lord's name in vain. You don't do
Idle.
it. I'm on
Idle.
topic. I'm on topic. I would say I'm
No,
on
no,
topic.
no. I don't agree with that. He is on topic.
I think my brain just shut off for a second, so I
asshole.
forgot
You are
what topic he was.
You're a dick.
If
And
idle
so are
goes
you.
wrong-
I just said my brain went idle, so I heard him say idle, and I was like,
You both
going
need to
idle?
take a
If
shot.
idle
for a false call
backfires-
on that. Patrick was
Idle-
on point.
You were.
Right?
Yeah,
You were.
and idle
Thinking about it,
backfires
yeah.
goes
In
back
idle
to the
backfire-
I'll
yeah.
take a drink, and
Oh,
you guys
oh.
both gotta take a drink. Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah, take a drink of that.
But didn't your mom
Cheers,
say-
guys. Cheers, guys. Oops.
I hope your mom's
Alright.
not watching.
Alright, my next one is
I'll get it later.
I got grounded for 3 days for saying "shut up" to my sister, and my sister
That
was
was a
being
bad one.
my
Your
sister was
sister?
being
Yeah.
so rude to me, so rude, and I finally just told her off. Like 12-year-old me was like, you know what? You can just shut up, and I felt so powerful for about 3 seconds until my dad came storming down the hallway. Big no. Never say shut up.
Don't want dad to catch you.
Oh,
That's
heck
solid.
no.
No.
That's solid 12-year-old. Solid 12-year-old
When you're
curse
12,
word.
if your dad catches you,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
scary.
that's telling somebody off. Yeah, you tell somebody to
Scary.
shut off. That's shut
Yeah.
up. That's a big.
That's real. That's real.
It's a big thing to say for a little man.
True.
All right, I got a story.
That's like telling someone to go to heck when you're 10.
Yeah.
That's,
This is kind of a
that constitutes.
this is kind of a
grounding
bad
and
word in
irrelevant.
general,
Mhm.
but like, and I understand that it's a bad word in general, but like, as a kid, you know, whatever. I'm gonna tell the story. So the volume was on high, and all of a sudden I hear like the game say, like, "It's this game, biatch," and my dad was like, No, you better turn that off right now. And I was like, no, Dad, it's like, it's just a game. Like, that's not part of the game. It's not a dynamic. And he was like, no, but that's like really bad, and I'm not raising you like that. And I'm like, well, come on, Dad, like, just understand here. Like, I'm playing this game, it said a word I didn't like, and I understand that it's bad, but like, please, just let me play this game. Let me be on the computer. And he was like, no, I do not approve. And so I shut the computer off, and I had to be grounded because I played an inappropriate game, just because it said that word, even though that was not the center
Idle.
of the word.
Idle.
Idle. I only said that because if I need to drink for cussing, you need to drink too.
There's only words that are cuss words.
To 12-year-old curse words. We just left off with Drew. We just had to take a bathroom break. The issue on the table was, what words can you not say? Drew messed up, had to take a drink. Back to me. Words you couldn't say when you were 12. We've said crap, shut up. We've said but. We've said a few others. Another one I couldn't say, Patrick brought up, heck. My parents would not be cool with me saying heck, because that...
Heck.
Is there a lower level to heck? Like, you know how,
Heck is the
like,
lower level.
crap is the middle level between poop, crap, blank? Is there a first evolution
You can say like
of
what
heck?
the crap or what the heck, but you can
Heck.
also say what in the world.
Is there heck? Would that
Yeah,
be like
but what in the world
H-E
isn't
double
even
hockey
like...
sticks?
Yeah,
Like,
anything that
heck is
H-E
referring
double
to
hockey
that
sticks.
lower
That's the
level.
kid's
so
version.
so no,
It is.
there, you can
Yeah.
infer to the curse word, but you never, if you ever were to say the word or anything like the H word, no go, instantaneous punishment.
Yep.
As a 12-year-old.
Bad.
Well, like, here's the
Same here,
thing,
man.
too, is that, like, with, like, poop, crap, whatever that expletive is, there's, like, a natural progression. But there is none for heck and hell.
Right,
You
that's what
know?
I'm saying. Heck is the
Thanks.
step down, and then everything past that is just a dismemberment of the word. So that's
Yeah,
what I was
like,
that's what I was
we,
saying.
We
is
all
that, like,
know what we're referring to. It's not a good place.
And that-
for
right,
some
so
reason, it's a curse.
And that's kind of like with parents where we're at, in my opinion, where like
Yeah.
nothing that is the word or sounds like the word, as you can reference the place, but as long as you don't say the word or anything that like heck sounds like the word, so you would never say it because it sounds too close. Anything that's you could say something that's referencing it because yes, we know what you're talking about, but you're not imitating the word.
If your parents heard you say Hades, would they be offended?
No.
Absolutely not, because
That's where the belief comes from.
well, and if you think about it like that, at a 12-year-old, if you say what in the Hades, your parents will instantly question where in the world you would learned about Hades
Where
from.
in the heck you learn that?
Where in the
Don't
world?
cuss, dude.
Where in the world? one
Reese,
that-
it's your turn.
Here's the weirdest one for me
Right,
as a
like
kid.
here.
It's actually Patrick's turn. You ended on heck.
Oh, I did? I thought Patrick won.
No, Patrick just.
That was my turn.
There you go.
So, technically, I would say this is a statistical curse word, but considering it is televised on TV, with another couple curse words that are like dictionary textbook curse words, was one that was also never allowed in my house,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though you hear it in every TV show from here to there from when you're 5 years old to when you're
You guys
50.
didn't hear that, but he said the D word, and you guys know what the linear progression is. Dang.
Yes,
Darn it. Dang.
The
Darn
opposition to
dang.
dang, what every parent does not want to hear,
dang.
you progress from dang.
Essentially just gibberish sounds.
Darn.
But at that
dang.
point,
Like
it's
starting the
interesting.
word without
It's interesting
finishing
to
it.
to see as a child has that perspective where if they say it, it is the absolute worst word they could say. But as when they look at it on TV, it is acceptable to be televised and not believed out as other curse words are. So it could be confusing to kids, but yet as a 12-year-old, you are not allowed to say that word ever.
Nope.
Because punishment strictly follows.
Darn.
Always.
Dang.
Ding dong ding.
Is that a Mr. Rogers reference?
Mine as a kid, and this one got me all the time. I swear, this was like one of those like if you guys ever read up on like stupid laws that we still have in the United States, this was like one of those.
The constitutional.
And speaking of stupid laws, it's funny that I said that because the word I couldn't say was stupid. I could say
Say
dumb.
dumb.
I could say dumb. But for some reason, because
because
like the S and the T hit
it's
the P in the
insulting.
right percussive way, that it sounded that much more
It's a
insulting.
personal
stupid.
insult. Stupid.
Yeah, it's
Dumb?
like stupid. You know,
Dumb
the
can
P
be
and the
kind-
T. There's too much
Yeah,
percussiveness.
no,
Dumb
you
can
know?
be in connotations of say a fact, as where stupid is in connotations of a person's
It's
opinion.
abrasive.
Yeah.
It sounds
And, well,
abrasive.
and it can
Especially
be
to like a
offensive,
man-to-man
right?
conversation. Like, you know, men don't like abrasive conversations anyways. So even if it's like something slightly where it could even connotate abrasiveness, like saying something that they think is stupid, saying that they like want is stupid or they thought about is stupid, even if it's not something readily theirs or that's not actually, you know, really what they're fighting for, if you argue that point with someone, it could instantly become a debate or, you know, a fight because of the degree of the word itself.
And Bill Clinton.
Yeah. Okay. He didn't inhale. Here it go.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
Here go.
The connotations
my
of degree
No,
were
it's
right.
Reese's go.
No, I just
You
went.
did. Yes, you won.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Drew.
I said a word.
We gotta bleep that out.
Here you go.
Post edit.
I mean, I'm having a really hard time with this challenge.
Drink.
Hear me out.
It's off topic.
That's off topic, and you didn't say a
Idol.
word.
No.
You idol.
Oh my god!
Hear me out. I am preparing.
Look at.
Fucking God, Avis. I need to take a drink now because of you. No one saw it but me. I did.
I saw when you said something. I saw the
That
thumb
was so fucked.
I saw the
the
thumb
only
waving,
reason-
and that was it. That was it. I'm done.
I can't. I don't know if I can give you guys a visual. of what we saw.
You don't want to. But he was out. He was.
You just got a full moon, guys.
Yeah.
Our celebrity guest appearance.
Let's be PG.
Lunar eclipse.
Let's be PG. Avis was very natural just now.
El natural. Let's say.
He let his lower half hang out.
He did.
That's
He was
too
hanging-
not PG.
He was
That's
hanging
too
out.
descriptive.
He
Start bleeping
was
stuff
hanging
out.
out.
Well, I mean,
He let his
it's
beep
the
beep.
I'm gonna do that.
He's saying he let his lower half hang out, and you're just bleeping that. Well, he just let his booty beep.
Wait until you see the podcast.
Wait.
It's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be bleeped.
Check
so
the
much time
Patreon
in my
for more
head.
content.
We have so many beats.
If you want to know what really is going on, check our Patreon.
You're like rated
That's
TV
true.
14.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Uncensored.
I'm gonna upload this uncensored.
If you want the
Patreon.
real picture, Patreon's where it's at.
please,
Please,
just do that.
whole scope
The
of
reason
evening.
why you think I'm off topic is because I need to preface this. Because-
I hate prefacing.
You begged on the table.
No, I was very light.
I need to preface the
Do we,
fact that I
do
hate
we have
prefacing.
any more alcohol? Really? I'll drink this.
Okay.
He's gonna drink that.
Do it. Okay. Wait. Don't drink all of it. I have more.
I won't drink all of it. I don't want to drink in the first place.
Wait, no, I don't.
He doesn't want to drink. That's
The
why he
reason
asked
why I
for
have to
alcohol.
preface this, my parents raised me.
So back to me.
The P word is sexist and it is juvenile and It's just wrong. You know? All you 12-year-olds using that word, you think you're cool, but you just wait.
You don't know.
When you turn 20, that
And
word
God
that
comes
word
to you in your
becomes
sleep.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know
When
what
God
this,
comes to you in your sleep,
You don't know what this-
he's gonna call you out for that, and you better be ready
There's
to
a-
answer why that's
He's
not
gonna
sexist.
call you a little. Toddler.
I don't want to do any of this.
You need to drink
Patch
the rest of that.
vagina.
No, you need to drink the rest of that.
This is all your backwash.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody's
That's the
back.
punishment.
It smells like your throat.
You chose that.
We need to just not curse anymore, please. Like, I don't want to edit
Yeah, it
this any
smells like
further.
my throat.
Like,
You're not
please
drinking
genuinely try.
No, I already have all this on my
No, I will
plate.
drink the rest. God.
Zach needs it.
God is a bad word. What are you doing?
Yeah, you say deity, please.
Anyway.
You say you're how you.
All right, and on that note, you've got a point. Are there any viewer questions of the evening? So, you folks over there in the audience, I know we have 3 in the audience this evening. Before we sign off on this podcast,
We have an
with
audience?
Drew in a tree singing Chance the Rapper, Reese about to fall asleep, Patrick leaning over himself, and me, I don't even know what I am.
Yeah,
Please.
you're just doing what you do.
Let's answer these questions. So to start it off, any viewer questions, please.
How did you guys meet Patrick?
How did we meet Patrick?
Great question.
This is really great. Actually,
Farmersonly.com.
How did I meet Patrick?
I met
That's a
Patrick.
great question.
Well, let's go around in a circle. I met Patrick.
Yeah, let's ask
on,
everybody. How did we
um,
meet Patrick?
I met Patrick through the football team. I knew him a little bit
Middle
in middle
school.
but
Okay.
we were all
Taking it back
Patrick
to
and I.
6th grade, 7th grade, 7th grade.
8th grade for me.
Okay.
So this one
Probably
of the
6th grade. I don't remember 7th grade.
one of the
6th grade.
coaches through our middle school was like, "Oh, Zach, you can hit really hard. You can do this. You can totally be on the A team." And I was like, "Okay,
He was on the
okay. I'll play football, whatever."
He was.
Then
he
I
only
did it, and I got clobbered every second of every day by
He did-
everybody that
He
was
did great. He
100
did great,
pounds.
but he did not like it. He did not. It wasn't his favorite.
All right, thanks, manager Patrick. Thanks for beefing me up, but I did not do well. But anyway, that's how I met
He did not-
Patrick,
he did
and
good.
he
did
was
good.
he was on
just-
our team.
It wasn't his favorite.
But it was really fun, and that's how I really met him. But we didn't really reconnect until almost the end of high school, and then
It's
we've kind of been growing
A
since.
couple years now, maybe
Yeah.
1 or 2 years.
Yeah,
The
Just
scene
growing
has
more and more.
reconnected us. Just making connections through music and different
Yeah, I mean,
places in the community. Honestly,
the first time that I met you, I went over to your house because these two were friends with you, and I didn't really know you that well, and I
knew you.
acted a fool in front of you, and
oh, is this when you fell
you-
asleep at my house?
well, no, that was when I genuinely trusted you, but before then,
Okay.
even I went over to his house because these fools trusted him, and he made a first impression to me that was just genuine and I don't know. You're just a generous, kind, like caring host, and from that I've developed a relationship with you that's been only positive because you've acted what you've set your values at. You've acted what you preach, and I value that a lot.
Appreciate that as well, man.
I'm looking for people like that all the time, and to find someone who actually embodies what they value means a lot to me. So you being part of our team just enhances that feeling that we've made the right decision and that I am where I'm supposed to be, you know?
And I would agree in the same way and feel, in a vice versa kind of stance where, where there's a lot of different things that I felt like with music that I've learned and things that I could do, but I can't necessarily express through my own outlets because I don't have the means to do so. So being able to connect with people that are expressing in their own ways and being able to help them express, with my connections and my means to do the things that I do. Like, it's nice to be able to take A and put B, A and B and put them together and see where you can go with that.
I mean, what I'm sensing from you is that we're all building off of each other, and you are one of the best people to build off of because you have your center and your values in the right place, and you treat people the way that you're supposed to. And I'm just glad that you're part of the team. Like, it makes so much sense that it confounds me. Like, you're integral to.
I'm happy that all of you guys really accept me into the team so readily, and just see me as a part of the team without me having to involve myself initially. But after me initially taking that step to be like, hey, yo guys, let me be a part of this. Let me see what you guys can do. Let me help you guys out. And you guys being so for it, that really just takes us to the next step. Where it's like, okay, all parties are involved. Where it's not just okay. I was thinking about it. You guys are thinking about it. But it's where everybody, including this guy who can't stop sneezing,
he's got to take a break.
Yeah, Reese is gonna have to do back on the bathroom break.
However.
Patrick, you've only been good to me, and that's why I'm around you.
And that's really
because you've only been
general.
a positive influence in everybody that you've been around. You make that a guarantee to people, and that's why you're part of our team. Is because it's not that you have these values and you subscribe to them part of the time and you're trying to better yourself. It's that you hold yourself to standards that other people don't, and that's admirable, and you need to be heard for that, and you need to find your niche in that, and absolutely you found that in us. We are willing to use your gifts however you provide them, because Patrick is a wealth of knowledge, everybody.
And that's exactly where I'm at, whereas where I like I said earlier, it wasn't something I thought about forever or something. I was like, yo, I just really want to manage these guys forever. It was just, these dudes have been making music and they're my friends, and I've seen them just progressing and becoming better as individuals and as, musicians, and, for me to take myself out of my place and invest myself into their music and see what they're doing and be like, yo, they're worth my time. They're worth, something that I, taking, time out of my day to see if they can take what they're doing and make it bigger. It was just something that I saw potential in general. There wasn't any reason for me to ignore it. There wasn't any reason for me to judge it. I, have been given examples and been watching them for many years at this point now, and after seeing the creative ability of all my friends, it's something that I'm fully willing to put myself behind. So it's easy for me to do it, at this point.
The theme of Boss Bus and the theme of all of our lives individually is that we are always progressing, and you feel like a natural fit in our progression, and you feel like someone who is just going to propel us even further toward our goals as we propel you towards yours. This is such a symbiotic relationship. I don't know why it didn't happen sooner. That's my only point.
On that note, and that important note, we would like to say thank you. Thank you to Patrick, our new manager, by legal contract and by friendship. Our sponsors for the day.
KFC, Apple, iPads, laptops.
iPads, everything.
Thank you, laptops, for sponsoring us. Thank you, flashlights and electricity and
cords, dude.
Thank you, water. Actually, our biggest sponsor this week, water. Thank you, water, for sponsoring us. That was a huge one. That's actually something we've really been working on.
I'm glad that our electricity's on.
Yeah.
We couldn't do this without the
vibes. The vibes sponsoring us. That was a big one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yep. Thank you to all those, especially the Vibes.
Code Red Mountain Dew for sponsoring us.
Yep. Okay. None of those sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors today. We would like to thank Anchor, our own merch, teespring.com/the-branded-bus.
R. Kelly.
Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring us.
Datsick.
Costco, you are a lifeline.